Mixed by
My boy Jack of One Trade. You can catch him on Laughing at Birds podcast. Go check him out. Just do what you can with the resources you have, and just continue to work on yourself, man, and don't beat yourself up. It's a marathon, not a race. Remember that. So, what's going on, real ones? BCHQ. Back with another discussion time. They don't want to fuck with a real one. What's going on, real ones? BCHQ, back with another reaction, and we got my man Callahan coming back with Collections from the Vault episode 1. Now, I recommended this to my boy Jack of One Trade the other day, and he was blown away by it. His SBTV freestyle he did years back. Just different levels with this guy. He's definitely a writer. He's like a wordsmith, them old school wordsmiths. There's probably some underground now, innit? But it's not like it used to be. Like, I put him in the categories of like Chester P, Task Force, like Skinny Man. But like he's levels, like he's proper levels, and he don't put a lot of stuff out. But I've had interactions with him on here on the reactions, and yeah, man, I love what he does. I just wish he'd give us more, man. But shout out to Callahan if he's watching. But I can't wait for this, man. It's been a while. I watched his SBTV back the other day, and I was just like, it's just madness. So the stuff he goes on with, and do you know what I mean? Just how he puts it all together, and that, like, being a writer myself, it inspires me. So I'd love it if I could get to his level of craft. So Callahan, Collections from the Vault episode 1. I saw this drop a few weeks back, and I was like, I need to get on that. So apologies, it's taken a while, but I'm here. Let's go.
The byproduct of a night's intimate dreams. My energy's the source of light's infinite beams. My enemies are more
Mate. The rawness. Like, just got look like a camera phone, like, do you know what I mean? You don't need all this production all the time. This is what I used to do. Check back on some of my old videos. I'm just in my room, like, spitting like he is. And, do you know what I mean? Like, we get lost in like massive productions and things when we can film stuff on our phones and that. Do you know what I mean? So, but I'm just surprised by this, but pleasantly surprised, because he don't give a shit. Let's go.
Remember me, of course, when I remedy the source to write intricate schemes. Take a breath before you test me. British boy, but I'm heading for the USB. And I ain't gonna forsake.
Fuck off. British boy, but I'm heading for the USB. So he's heading for the United States, but then he's heading for USB stick. There's levels.
This right, like a piece of the pie, I'ma take megabytes. Yikes.
Megabytes.
Copy this back to your back, leave a spine.
Piece of the pie, megabytes for pie, but megabytes in the computer. Memory, like, come on, man. And it links in with a USB as well. Come on.
Take a breath before you test me. British boy, but I'm heading for the USB. And I ain't gonna forsake beggars' rights. Like a piece of the pie, I'ma take megabytes. Yikes, roger that. Copy this back to your back.
Roger that, copy this. Fuck off, man.
British boy, but I'm heading for the USB.
It's gonna be a long one.
And I ain't gonna forsake beggars' rights. Like a piece of the pie, I'ma take megabytes. Yikes, roger that. Copy this back to your back. Leave a spine with a floppy disk. Growing up, my hate was deep rooted.
Copy that. Copy floppy disk, lead to your back, like your back, your spine discs, your vertebrae discs. But copy, this is mad. Floppy disk.
To the floor, not a gore shock a law, but before I could rise, my jaw was rebooted. Digital age where the computerized brain's very shoddy. Everybody wanna utilize fame. I just wanna make my own lane, never pay no mind. I don't wanna pay no mind. I'll be on the peso grind where the day go by. Word to the AO guy, penny for your thoughts now. I don't wanna pay no. I don't wanna pay no mind. I'll be on the peso
vocals,
grind
yeah,
where
right?
the day go by. Word to the AO guy, disregard the rules they go by. So I open up the suicide door. This is my life, only you decide yours. You're running nowhere, following the treadmill. You can quit your wallowing by swallowing the red pill. Still, I hope the pill drugged him. Slave to the matrix, still plugged into the
red pill matrix. Fuck off. Fuck off.
They go by, so I open up the suicide doors. This is my life, only you
decide yours.
You're running nowhere, following the treadmill. You can quit your wallowing by swallowing the
Red
red pill.
pill.
Head still, I hope the pill drugged him. Slave to the matrix, still plugged into a simulation. You wouldn't dare to leave. Jeez, really think that that's how you breathe? Please, for your heart and your soul, there's a war. You think it rains on the hailstones pour? A prisoner to your mobile screen scene. What do you think they're called? Cell
Prisoner
phones?
to your mobile screens. We all do this shit. Addiction. Whether it's fucking social media, caffeine, sex, porn, drugs, whatever it is, man. But a lot of people, like, I get on the bus and stuff. I haven't been on the bus for time because of all this fucking COVID shit. But I look at people and literally everyone's on their phones, not even like communicating with each other. Like, just on their phones, like zombies, like glued to their screens. It's sad, man.
So there's a war. You think it rains on the hailstones pour? A prisoner to your mobile screen scene. What do you think they're called cell phones for? Seems technology
Fuck
is
off. What do you think they're called cell phones for? Because they keep you in a box locked up like a cell. Prison cell. Cell phone. Peep it. Fucking hell.
heart and your soul, there's a war. You think it rains on the hailstones pour? A prisoner to your mobile screen scene. What do you think they're called cell phones for?
Man.
Seems technology is all paralyzed. Creativity nullified, sterilized. Where the love, where the pride. Everybody terrified, worrying they need a blue tick to be verified. So I never pay no mind. I'll be on the pay
Vocals,
so
yeah?
but the day go by. Word to the AO guy. Penny for your thoughts now. I don't want to
I've got to stop talking so much. I can only film 15-minute videos on my phone. I've already done nearly 6. And I'm not even halfway through this, so...
So I got the pen and pad, strategize. Chit chat, I bought me game on a platter for me, cause I'm in a category that they couldn't categorize. And that amize that the skies when I shatter lies. Keyboards gave birth to these bitter seeds. Everybody got an opinion on their Twitter feeds.
Keyboard
What I
warriors.
see is a million and millions use a platform for the distasteful views. Whine and complain, you find the disdain to. Like a match put it to a racial fuse. So let go kaboom and blow the rune. The story of the Chocatoon. They love it when they grab the salt and rabbit and knock them in, but I don't pay
Listen,
the
man, how he's switching up the flow. Different. This is the sort of guy that should be getting radio play and being on fucking Grime Daily and all that. Even if it ain't grime, I don't care. They put drill and everything on that website anyway. But this is the sort of shit, and excuse me when I say shit, but I mean, this is sick. This is the sort of stuff that we need on our airwaves and for our kids to be listening to, educating them. Come on, man.
Find the disdain to, like a match put it to a racial fuse. So let go kaboom and blow the rune. The story of the Chocatoon. They love it when
Mad.
they grab the salt and rabbit and an open moon. But I don't pay the man, I sway the ram and let the flow resume. I take a day of time to lay land and get the soul tune. Nonetheless, I'm the best, listen, understand me. Tell them that I got you and won a Grammy. So I never pay no mind. I'll be on the peso grind, but the day go by. Word to the
No
AO
dislikes on
guy.
this video either. I love it. Deserves it, man. Alright, different beat. Let's go, let's
I
go.
think I just created a new basis of rhyme. Spit sulfuric acid and spew traces of slime. Formula of flow to your crew races to find, but they're 2 paces behind what I do, days is the mine. Demon in your house with a few places to hide, where the screw faces reside, but the booze cases aside.
Screw
You ain't feeling
faces
what's
reside, you
written.
damn right.
Syllables I'm flipping, you're tripping, whether or not your shoes laces are tied.
Ah.
The formula disturbed, ain't no pretending whom. Most traumatic, post-traumatic, befriending goon.
Mad.
I read that life is short and my time will be ending soon. I wake my impending doom in the back of an engine room with a bottle of Jack in my backpack of descending moon.
go.
Shining on
I
the
got
earth
shivers.
on a birth, this offending tune. Like that little kid in the Matrix bending
Let me tell you
spoons.
something quickly. I'm drinking a cup of tea which is warm and I've still got chills. Fuck off.
Bending spoons, I'm mixing and blending shrooms. When my pupils are dilated or dilated. What a fabrication, my abstination annihilated.
Dilate pupils,
Choose the war, you'll lose the
pupils.
war and be violated. You'll fast buck with these brass knuckles are iron plated.
Jack,
Every
you
rhyme,
gotta
every
do this, man. You
syllable
gotta do
said
this
to me,
one.
some real as I start to feel every pill that was fed to me. It always sanity loses a pill, now my head's loopy. Visions of getting head in the bed by a dead groupie. Make me start bugging, smart mugging, the park thugging. Paranoid the piece gonna do me like Mark Duggan. Society trying to stop the return of the missing vet. Smart mug in the park thugging. Paranoid the piece gonna do me like Mark Duggan. Society trying to stop the return of the missing vet. Don't let me in until every time and conditions met. Not the commission said I ain't earned the permission yet. Send me the guidelines but I burnt the revision set. A threat, turn the city into my scene of war. Hand stocks more dirt than a hyena paw. That's why your woman all on my wiener for. Sucking that shit hard as a ride in a straw.
Let's
There's
go.
a lot of rappers bragging and boasting the usual chat. What takes them a week to write? I could scribble and doodle that in 20 seconds till he reckons to the escape my brutal trap. Position a satellite on his house like the Google map.
Wow.
This Chinese cuisine, get his bean and his noodle wrap. Throw his decapitated head onto his poodle's lap. What the hell you can do with that? Silly boy with your foolish hack. Freestyles for days like juice for soup and that. West London boy,
Wow.
the slum train east. What the fuck is mundane peace to an untamed beast? We can dick, leave a chick with a cum stained fleece. Made a bitch scream like when all my bum pain cease. Chase, got in your chick's arse all bizarre and manic. Then I left her rear exhausted. Car mechanic, that ain't Harry motherfucker.
Oh my god. I left her rear exhausted. Car mechanic. Come on, man. This guy. I need an album from you, bro. Send me all your shit. Even if you ain't released it, just send me it privately. I don't care.
Got in your chick's arse all bizarre and manic. Then I left her rear exhausted. Car mechanic, that ain't Harry motherfucker. That's a symbol. There's no barter in this evil. Is a part of him. It's simple. A starter and not a sin. You'll see me start to grin and mingle. Jump up out the blue like someone shotted in the swim pool. Nike's better be nimble. Bounce your head like a pinball. I sprinkle synonyms and syllables to make you swindle. Lots of words and the facts of the fiction spill. You lack the decryption skill. Crooked back the addiction feel. Looking at the description still of a pack of prescription pills. When I'm reading on the tablet, I ain't talking about a Kindle.
Okay, I'm bringing it back.
With a cum stained fleece. Made a bitch scream like when all my bum pain cease. Chase, got in your chick's arse all bizarre and manic. Then I left her rear exhausted. Car mechanic, that ain't Harry motherfucker. That's a symbol. There's no barter in this evil. Is a part of him. It's simple. A starter and not a sin. You'll see me start to grin and mingle. Jump up out the blue like someone shotted in the swim pool. Nike's better be nimble. Bounce your head like a pinball. I sprinkle synonyms and syllables to make you swindle. Lots of words and the facts of the fiction spill. You lack the decryption skill. Crooked back the addiction feel. Looking at the description still of a pack of prescription pills. When I'm reading on the tablet, I ain't talking about a Kindle. Demonic scented, volatile and demented.
When I'm reading on a tablet, I ain't talking about a Kindle. Stop making me swear,
the
man.
facts of the fiction spill. You lack the decryption skill. Crooked back the addiction feel. Looking at the description still of a pack of prescription pills. When I'm reading on a tablet, I ain't talking about a Kindle. Demonic scented, volatile and demented. But I refuse to have what I've invented. Resented. When did something can have you get so offended? My pen.
The flows, different flows.
Fiction spill, you lack the decryption skill. Crooked back the addiction feel. Looking at the description still of a pack of prescription pills. When I'm reading on a tablet, I ain't talking about a Kindle. Demonic scented, volatile and demented. But I refuse to have what I've invented. Resented. When did something can have you get so offended? Or because of what my pen did? Spended. Callahan, where you gotta leave the truth ended. Take the stampedes, the grand jury is entered. Trial still pending, file still ascending. Prosecution ain't got the evidence for apprehending. Blending in the background, hat down, condescending. Check my Facebook, birthday event, no one's attending. Spending, time pretending, aspirations amending. Fascinations depending on masturbations extending. Contending what I'm intending in my head while I'm descending. So much for a happily ever after end, and I'm out.
Bro. I don't even know what to say. Like, you gotta be releasing music, man. You're too good. Like, you inspire me, like I said, but wow. Makes me sick that this ain't the stuff that's on the radio. Do you know what I mean? And the stuff ain't getting supported. I'm glad to see there's no dislikes on this. But why ain't this out, like, in the public? 'Cause even if you pushed it, I know from other people and my experiences, when you're trying to give people knowledge, like, it gets pushed away, it gets locked away. Sad, man. But yeah, man, please send me your stuff, innit? I'm gonna comment on your video now just to let you know I viewed it and reacted to it, just to show my fucking love for you, man. You were just wow. Like, definitely a pass. Callahan. What was this? Collections from the Vault, episode 1, I believe. Just madness, man. I need to know your story, innit? I need to speak to you, whether it's fucking Facebook, like, but speak to you privately, because I need to know how you learned to get to this fucking point. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy to me. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to Callahan. Shout out to everyone supporting. This one was definitely a pass. Catch you on the next one. They don't want to fuck with the real ones.